Trail cameras are ever more popular for capturing wild and extraordinary events when no one is present. These lenses, strategically placed with the intent to capture the beauty of nature, have inadvertently unveiled a world beyond imagination. Get ready to witness the unexplained, the bizarre, and the downright eerie as we unveil the 15 strangest things ever caught on trail cams. Number 15. A nun dancing with skeletons in a cemetery. In the whole general cemetery, a nun is unexpectedly found in the most peculiar company, dancing with skeletons. On September 11, 2021, it was an unassuming afternoon when a curious passenger, nestled comfortably in their car, stumbled upon this enchanting spectacle. Armed with a trusty camera, they captured the astonishing scene that unfolded before their eyes. The whole general cemetery, steeped in history, has been a revered resting place since its creation in 1847, continuing to hold an air of solemnity until its closure in 1972. Yet on this particular day, its sacred tranquility was interrupted by the nuns' rhythmic movements amid the tombstones and mausoleums. The footage unveils a sight both bewitching and bewildering. The nun, seemingly unburdened by convention, gracefully swirled and twirled in the presence of two skeletal companions. Their bones, once part of mortal beings, now served as partners in this otherworldly dance. As news of the unusual encounter spread, it ignited a fiery debate among online communities. Some couldn't help but shudder at the eerie nature of the event, considering it macabre and unsettling. Others, however, embraced the nun's unique approach to graveyard care, commending her for injecting creativity into an otherwise somber environment. While the video garnered attention far and wide, the true identity of the dancing nun remains shrouded in mystery. What prompted her to engage in this spirited dance with the skeletal figures? The answer eludes us, casting a veil of enigma over the incident. Number 14. Lions on the prowl. Embarking on a camping adventure often means preparing for the usual suspects: pesky bugs, bothersome mosquitoes, and perhaps even the occasional encounter with a bear if you find yourself in their territory. But what if, instead of these expected challenges, you were to stumble upon a different kind of feline encounter? Picture coming face to face with the true rulers of the wild, the regal predators of the savannah, lions themselves. Now, would your flimsy tent stand a chance against these formidable hunters? Surprisingly enough, it seems that it did. Our brave camper, blissfully asleep within the cozy confines of his tent, suddenly finds himself jolted awake by the unexpected presence of a magnificent male lion. Talk about an eye-opener. But that wasn't all. Two lionesses had also joined the party, curiously sniffing around and rummaging through his belongings. One of them even found a playful distraction, engaging in a rather entertaining battle with a hapless carp. You can only imagine the flurry of emotions that raced through the man's mind as he found himself surrounded by these majestic creatures that won't mind a late-night supper. Yet, amidst the initial panic, something quite amusing occurred. The lion's claw inadvertently became entangled in the tent's fabric, causing a brief moment of confusion for the beast. Our resilient adventurer knew better than to make any sudden movements. Instead, he remained calm and composed, silently observing the curious lioness antics unfold. Sometimes discretion truly is the better part of valor. Eventually, the lions satisfied their curiosity and gracefully retreated. Number 13. Image of ghostly girl. This emerged from the enchanting woods of Cambridge, New York. Hidden within the depths of those ancient trees, a trail camera unwittingly captured an image that sent shockwaves through social media. This wasn't just any ordinary wildlife snapshot. It revealed the ethereal presence of a young girl, seemingly trapped between two worlds in a ghostly manifestation. Trail cameras, known for capturing candid glimpses of creatures roaming their natural habitats, rarely venture into the realm of the supernatural. Yet against all odds, this particular camera managed to seize a moment that defied explanation. The captivating image reveals a girl of around 7 or 8 years old, her dark tresses cascading down as she stands in an apparitional state. Donned in a flowing wide dress, she appears almost transparent, an enigma beyond comprehension. How did she find herself in the confines of that backyard? Why does she possess an otherworldly quality that defies the laws of our reality? These questions have left both experts and onlookers scratching their heads in bewilderment. Some have dared to whisper that the girl captured on film is no mere mortal, but a wandering spirit from realms beyond our own. Such a hypothesis would indeed explain the peculiar nature of her presence. Others, who are more skeptical, have suggested alternative explanations, ranging from the tricks of an imaginative mind to the manipulation of photographic evidence. The truth remains veiled in uncertainty, allowing room for speculation to flourish. Number 12. Texas mystery creature. Now let's dive into the heart of a Texas-sized mystery. This is a peculiar sighting that has left even the keenest minds scratching their heads. Motion sensor cameras, dutifully stationed outside a zoo in the great state of Texas, were triggered, capturing something that defies explanation. What or who, you ask, dared to set foot on the premises under the cover of darkness? The answer remains elusive. As news of the bewildering footage spread like wildfire, many theories flooded the internet. Some suggested that this enigmatic creature might be none other than the infamous chupacabra, a mythical beast known for its thirst for blood and penchant for mischief. Some posited a more whimsical notion, a nocturnal stroller with a peculiar penchant for late-night walks, the things one encounters in the twilight hours. But wait, the plot thickens. As if coyotes weren't peculiar enough on their own, some said the figure captured on film might be none other than an escaped coyote, defying the laws of nature by strutting along on its hind legs. Others, fueled by their love for legends, whispered tales of a mysterious wolfman lurking in the shadows. Now, you should brace yourselves for the wildest of all suggestions. A man with an owl perched jauntily upon his back, meandering through the night in a state of inebriation. The internet truly is a treasure trove of imaginative possibilities. In an attempt to shed some light on the perplexing situation, local authorities took to social media, eager to quell any notions of tomfoolery. They assured the public that the cameras were strategically placed to maintain the security of the Amarillo Zoo, of all places. They proclaimed that there were no signs of attempted entry, no harm done to animals or individuals, and no traces of criminal mischief. The mystery deepens, leaving us with an unidentified Amarillo object, a UAO. Will the truth ever reveal itself? Only time holds the key to that enigma. Number 11. Demon-chasing deer. A disturbing video unearthed from the depths of the internet showcases a spine-tingling encounter between a demon and a hapless deer. Shot under the cloak of the night with a wildlife camera, the footage captures the heart-stopping chase as the demonic figure relentlessly pursues the terrified creature. In this harrowing scene, the deer valiantly attempts to outpace its pursuer, fueled by sheer desperation. How this tale concludes remains a haunting mystery. The creature manages to vanish into the shadows, leaving us to wonder what fate befell the poor soul in its wake. The quality of the image is blurred, leaving much to the imagination. However, one chilling detail manages to seep through the haze: the demon, adorned with minuscule wings sprouting from its malevolent frame. It's a sight that defies comprehension, provoking a maelstrom of speculation and debate in the realms of the online community. Number 10. UFO abducting deer. It seems common in the world of trail cameras that unsuspecting deer often find themselves unwitting stars of peculiar events. This time, the plot is more bizarre with an extraterrestrial twist. In Jackson County, Mississippi, a couple's innocent quest for captivating deer footage takes an otherworldly turn. In this extraordinary footage, this unsuspecting deer finds itself encircled by an unusual spectacle. What initially appeared to be an ordinary car or truck lights soon defied logic, defying gravity as they hovered high above the ground. Disturbed by this surreal sight, the couple, determined to investigate further, made their way back to the scene shortly afterward. What they discovered left them scratching their heads in disbelief. Not a single tire track marred the ground, leaving them perplexed by the absence of any earthly explanation. Enter Rainer Shadows, the intrepid videographer behind this mind-boggling encounter. When interviewed by a local TV station, he offered a speculative take on the situation. "Well, if it's aliens, I'm not sure about that," he mused, "but it's definitely a UFO." While pondering the origins of this unidentified flying object, Rayner voiced a wish shared by many, the hope that someone, be it a government agency or even a mischievous prankster, would come forward to claim responsibility. The things we wish for when faced with the inexplicable. On the more skeptical side of the coin, we have Todd Mason, a seasoned journalist from the New Orleans Times, armed with a healthy dose of cynicism. Todd, ever the skeptic, believes that this particular incident falls prey to a phenomenon known as confirmation bias, a tendency to interpret events in a way that supports our preconceived notions. Number 9. A rogue image. In this footage, our attention is drawn to a solitary figure draped in a mysterious robe, its face concealed beneath a hooded cloak. The camera, acting as our witness, immortalized this enigmatic being as it traversed the forest with an air of secrecy and purpose. A timestamp accompanying the video reveals that this astonishing sighting occurred on the 8th of September in the year 2012, adding an extra layer of temporal intrigue to the unfolding enigma. Curiosity piqued. The photograph found its way to the discerning eyes of a paranormal site based in the United Kingdom, seeking their expertise in unraveling this mystery. As they examined the footage, a fascinating detail emerged. The figure, at one point, knelt down, further deepening the enigma surrounding its purpose and identity. The truth remains out of reach, leaving us to navigate the labyrinth of theories that abound. One possibility is whispers of clandestine societies or esoteric cults that find solace in the seclusion of the woods, utilizing its depths to conduct their secretive rituals. Could this robed figure be a devoted member, carrying out their mysterious rites under the veil of secrecy? Or perhaps a mere mortal with a penchant for donning elaborate costumes, relishing in the art of surprise and fear. After all, there are those among us who find joy in giving unsuspecting souls a frightful thrill. But let us not discount the most otherworldly of possibilities, the notion that this ethereal figure is not of this world. Could it be an extraterrestrial entity visiting our earthly realm with intentions unknown, using the cover of the forest to conceal its true nature? In this vast universe teeming with possibilities, the notion of otherworldly beings traversing our woods is not without its appeal. Number 8. Bigfoot. In the depths of North America's forests, there lurk legends of a creature like no other that have captivated the imaginations of both believers and skeptics alike. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only Bigfoot, a creature known by many names, including Sasquatch. The tale of Bigfoot dates back to the early 19th century when whispers of this ape-like cryptid began to echo through the dense foliage of American and Canadian folklore. Tales of encounters and sightings spread like wildfire, sparking curiosity and igniting the imaginations of those who dared to venture into the wilderness. However, as with any legendary creature, the evidence supporting Bigfoot's existence remains as elusive as the creature itself. Much of the purported proof consists of eyewitness accounts passed down through generations, leaving us to wonder and speculate. But fear not, dear viewers, for amidst the sea of hearsay, a glimmer of potential truth emerges. Enter the trail camera, a technological marvel capturing the wild wonders that roam our untamed landscapes. And within this realm of pixels and lenses, a tantalizing glimpse into the realm of Bigfoot is caught on tape. The camera, perched high on a snowy tree, initially offers a bird's-eye view of the wintry wonderland. But then, in a twist of fate, the unexpected unfolds before our very eyes. A figure reminiscent of an ape unwittingly stumbles into the camera's frame, marking its presence within the annals of cryptid lore. For a brief moment, this mysterious being meanders through the snowy expanse, leaving behind a trail of bewilderment. As the figure disappears between the towering trees of the forest, one can't help but feel a sense of awe and curiosity. Though the footage may be grainy, it serves as a potential piece of the larger puzzle, adding to the vast collection of videos, photographs, and tracks that have stirred the belief that Sasquatch is not a mere legend, but a living entity traversing the wilds. The mystery of Bigfoot persists, captivating our collective consciousness and fueling debates that span generations. Number 7. Bear attacking chicken coop. A mischievous black bear saunters into an unsuspecting homeowner's backyard, seemingly on a clandestine mission to infiltrate the coveted chicken coop. This furry beast takes a moment to survey the area, ensuring that no nosy humans are lurking nearby. Satisfied with his covert assessment, he begins his poultry pursuit in a manner befitting a bear of distinction. With deliberate steps, he sniffs the air, his nose twitching in anticipation of the feathered delights that lie within. This bear is not your average bumbling thief. No, he is a connoisseur of foul finesse, a master of chicken coop capers. Standing tall on his hind legs, he gazes upon the wooden fortress, his mind whirling with strategies to unlock its edible treasures. The bear soon realizes that peaceful negotiation is not an option. Determination sets in, and he launches an assault on the unsuspecting coop. He scratches and gnashes at the wooden barricade with mighty swipes and toothy determination, leaving splinters in his wake. It seems this bear's hunger knows no bounds, and he's willing to risk a little manual labor for a midnight snack. Little does our burly intruder know that the homeowner has a counterstrike. Like a symphony of surprise, noises blare into action from the house, startling the bear and shattering the tranquility of the night. Bewildered by the sudden cacophony, our furry friend retreats, realizing that his poultry-plundering dreams have been dashed. Number 6. Alien caught on security camera. On March 10, 2008, in Peru, during the wee hours of the morning, an unassuming security camera captured something truly extraordinary. At first glance, it seemed like a simple sighting of a diminutive human, or perhaps a peculiar creature straight out of a sci-fi flick. But oh, dear viewers, this was no ordinary being. As the footage was examined more closely, it became apparent that we were dealing with something far more enigmatic. The released footage sent shockwaves through the UFO enthusiast and conspiracy theorist communities. What unfolded before their eyes was a spectacle that defied conventional explanation. A strange figure, resembling a humanoid entity, could be seen bending down, casting curious glances in the direction of the camera and gracefully maneuvering its way around the scene. This creature boasted a disproportionately large head and long, slender arms, causing jaws to drop and imaginations to run wild. As the footage gained traction, the fervor of speculation intensified. UFO enthusiasts were quick to declare it as potential evidence of extraterrestrial life gracing our humble planet. The mere thought of beings from distant galaxies setting foot on our terra firma sent chills down the spines of those inclined to believe in the existence of otherworldly visitors. Yet, let us not forget the skeptics among us. They had their say too. With a raised eyebrow and a hint of skepticism, some proposed that the creature captured on film may very well be a cleverly disguised human in an otherworldly getup. After all, there have been many instances in history where folks have orchestrated elaborate hoaxes to capture the imagination of the masses. However, it must be noted that the authenticity of the footage remains largely unquestioned. Now it's time for today's subscriber's pick. An intriguing image has surfaced online, capturing the enigmatic presence of Slender Man in a woodland setting. Slender Man, a fictional character who rose to fame a few years ago, is often depicted as an incredibly towering, slender entity with elongated arms and an expressionless face. Some accounts even mention tentacles sprouting from his back. This skeletal-like being is believed to be connected to child abductions and has been associated with various sinister acts. The video has ignited a storm of curiosity, with many questioning the existence of Slender Man. Some perceive him as a creature of pure malevolence, while others argue he is misunderstood. Whatever the truth, encountering him in the woods is a chilling prospect. It's best to flee in the opposite direction. Number 5. Eagle versus Coyote. Get ready for a wild showdown in the untamed lands of Montana, where the battle for survival takes center stage. It begins with a captivating display of nature's raw power as a dramatic encounter unfolds between two fierce contenders. A cunning coyote and a majestic bald eagle. A murder of crows huddled around a lifeless deer, indulging in a feast fit for scavengers. Suddenly the skies come alive as a regal bald eagle swoops down, casting a commanding presence that sends the crows scattering in a flurry of feathers. The eagle's eyes gleam with anticipation, for it has stumbled upon a delectable prize, the bountiful feast of the fallen deer. But wait, enter our wily protagonist, the coyote. Drawn to the scent of a succulent meal, the coyote approaches, undeterred by the eagle's dominance. Sensing a formidable adversary, the eagle spreads its majestic wings, showcasing its imposing size and strength. A classic intimidation tactic meant to ward off potential threats. The stage is set for an extraordinary clash of the titans. Oh, how we wish we could reveal the outcome of this fierce battle for sustenance. The truth remains hidden, shrouded in uncertainty. Will the eagle triumph and savor the spoils of its aerial prowess? Or will the crafty coyote seize the opportunity and claim the savory prize as its own? Only nature holds the answer. Believe it or not, this is not the first time these feuding foes have crossed paths. BBC Earth, the brilliant chronicler of all things wild, has uncovered similar showdowns between eagles and coyotes. In one captivating clip, the eagle retreats as the determined coyote asserts its dominance and devours the morsels. A reversal of fortune that showcases the unpredictability of nature's battlefield. But hold on, the story does not end there. In another remarkable footage, the eagle swoops down with a swift, calculated strike, stealing food right from the jaws of the coyote. A daring act that redefines the concept of fast food. Number 4. Fearless raccoons. Prepare to be entertained by the mischievous antics of the fearless raccoons. These adorable masked bandits have quite the reputation for their silly yet daring exploits. Traditionally dwelling in the enchanting woods and vast grasslands, these cunning creatures have recently expanded their horizons, venturing into urban landscapes and turning trash cans into their personal buffet. With their nimble paws and curious minds, raccoons have become masters of thievery. They possess a knack for picking locks, opening doors, and skillfully pilfering treasures from unsuspecting homeowners. No wonder they've earned the titles of masked bandits and trash pandas. These little rascals sure know how to leave their mark. This captivating video showcases the audacious nature of these urban explorers. In the wild, raccoons have stumbled upon a treasure trove of delectable snacks, and they guard it with all their mischievous might. However, an unexpected guest arrives, a majestic deer with an insatiable appetite. It seems the deer has caught wind of the savory treats and yearns for its own share of the feast. At first, it's a modest gathering, with only 2 raccoons occupying the snack haven. But word spreads quickly among these clever critters, and soon enough, a brigade of raccoons flocks to the scene. Though outnumbered, the deer is no pushover. With swift kicks and fierce stomps, he defends his territory, showcasing the power he possesses. His mighty horns serve as formidable weapons, striking fear into the hearts of his adversaries. But the raccoons prove their mettle, living up to their name. When faced with aggression, they retreat momentarily, only to return unfazed, ready to resume their feast as if nothing had happened. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer genius of these trash pandas. They embody resourcefulness, adaptability, and an unwavering determination to satisfy their appetites. Number 3. Mysterious row of orbs caught on security camera. In the quiet hours of the morning, a home security camera in Prince George's County, Maryland, stumbled upon a captivating sight. It captured a peculiar phenomenon, a line of luminous orbs suspended in mid-air near the trees in the backyard. These orbs, each resembling a beach ball in size, maintained a perfectly spaced arrangement and glided with a leisurely pace. The homeowners, astounded by the spectacle, couldn't help but wonder about the nature of these enchanting spheres. Now, you might be thinking, balloons or lanterns, right? Well, not so fast. Despite their slow movement, the homeowners dismissed the notion of mundane inflatables. There was an undeniable aura of mystery surrounding these orbs. They seemed to possess an otherworldly quality, defying easy explanations. Ever since sharing the footage online, the internet has been buzzing with theories and conjectures regarding the identity of these enigmatic orbs. Some fervently argue that they must be UFOs, visitors from far-flung galaxies exploring our earthly domain. Others entertain the idea that these orbs could be spirit orbs, ethereal manifestations of supernatural energy. And let's not forget the whimsical notion that these luminous spheres might just be mischievous fairies dancing their way into our imaginations. The truth may forever elude us. The veil of mystery remains intact, leaving us to ponder the possibilities. What if these orbs are emissaries from distant worlds? What if they embody the presence of departed spirits? Or what if they are simply elusive beings of folklore, delighting in their spectral anonymity. While we may never uncover the true nature of these captivating orbs, one thing is certain: they have captured our collective imagination. Number 2. Strange noises caught on video. In a remote location in Ontario, Canada, a man ventured into the wilderness for a grouse hunting expedition. Little did he know that he would stumble upon something far more perplexing than his intended prey. As he stood amidst the bushes, an eerie and unfamiliar noise reverberated through the air, causing a chill to run down his spine. The sound itself defies easy description. It was a deep, guttural resonance, as if a hidden creature from the depths of the forest had found its voice. The man, bewildered by the enigmatic noise, quickly pulled out his camera to capture the eerie encounter. The video now circulates, captivating viewers and leaving them with more questions than answers. The mystery deepens as speculation runs wild. What creature could possibly produce such an otherworldly sound? Theories abound, each more fascinating than the last. Some enthusiasts insist that these haunting calls belong to none other than the legendary Sasquatch, that elusive giant of the wilderness known as Bigfoot. With each eerie howl, they find confirmation of the creature's existence, their imaginations ignited by the prospect of encountering a true enigma. Yet others lean toward the enchanting folklore of the Wendigo. These mythical beings said to haunt the forests of Canada have long been whispered about in tales of the unknown. Could it be that their haunting cries are what echoes through the wilderness, sending shivers down the spines of those who dare to listen? The possibilities are as vast as the forest itself. While the existence of these legendary creatures remains unproven, the reports of these mysterious calls continue to captivate both believers and skeptics alike. Number 1. A white deer. You might want to brace yourself for a truly captivating encounter with the white deer. A trail cam has unveiled a mesmerizing sight in the heart of Seneca County, New York. These graceful creatures, adorned in coats as pure as freshly fallen snow, are an extraordinary rarity in the animal kingdom. You see, these enchanting white deer possess a unique genetic quirk, a recessive gene that bestows upon them their ethereal appearance. While their fellow deer boast the familiar hues of brown, these majestic beings defy convention with their striking white coats. It is a sight to behold indeed. These splendid creatures find themselves in a precarious position, teetering on the edge of endangerment. Their sanctuary lies within the confines of the Seneca Army Depot, a land once utilized for storing weapons during the tumultuous era of World War II. But fear not, for fate has dealt a fortunate hand to these beautiful deer. Seneca Park, as it is aptly named, emerged as a safe haven for our dear white deer companions. The park's previous ownership by the Army paved the way for their salvation. However, their striking appearance, akin to beacons of snowy brilliance, has drawn the attention of predators, such as cunning coyotes. Their rarity, combined with their isolated dwelling, has unfortunately led to concerns of inbreeding among the deer population. In a twist of fate, Seneca Park underwent a change of ownership in 2016. A businessman stepped forth, eyes set on transforming the land into a hub of metalwork and fabrication. But fate had other plans in store. As the businessman grew acquainted with these rare and wondrous deer, his heart melted in their presence. How could one resist the allure of such extraordinary creatures? Thus, a decision was made. The businessman, in the act of benevolence and admiration, resolved to protect these enchanting white deer, forever safeguarding their sanctuary. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next rendezvous.